Hello world, welcome to the first episode of 2015 of the critically acclaimed series My First Rodeo, the show that entertains and educates. I'm your host, PJ McG. We're broadcasting live from historic Kokomo, Indiana. New Year's Eve was banging last week with a kick-ass performance by hard rocker Saliva at center stage. First of many concerts this year, kickstarting some exciting events. And speaking of musicians, check out this me of Dark Princes ringing in the new year.
No tongue! Share it! Help!
Ooh, bat breath. Maybe if Ozzy's lucky, Manson will let him touch his fake boobs. Seriously, I liked your hair on Sons of Anarchy. Maybe you should change your name to Marilyn Hanson. No. It is the time of year when we make, then break promises to ourselves. Resolutions. What do celebrities resolute?
I'm gonna get checked out for hepatitis C. I think I got it bad.
I would like to learn how to ride a bicycle.
I want some chicken salad. I never had chicken salad before my entire life.
And I'm gonna try to broaden my horizons and experiment with homosexuality.
I'm gonna win an arm wrestling contest with my dead father.
Boy, I am terrible at resolutions, but I guess if I had to pick one, be the Beyonce.
Get in line, Kermit. You wouldn't be the first guy with a hand up his butt to bang Beyonce. What would Miss Piggy think about all this? Here's some helpful resolutions as told by cats. Seems to me that these resolutions were made by Garfield, then broke 5 minutes later. A one-eyed alcoholic cat? A Nick Fit kitty? Someone booked them on Letterman's Stupid Pet Tricks before it becomes politically Colbert. Shots, anyone?
You open your mouth. Open your mouth.
I know you're gonna do it all over my face. You mess with my makeup, I'm gonna be pissed.
Just open it closely. Your makeup looks like anyway.
Talk about a concussion. At least her makeup is still intact. Dad's old poker chips? Check. Tongue ring? Check. Solo cups? Check. Something tells me this isn't the first table she broke while lying on her back. Maybe not the car table is broke. Again, we can get to this balloon game. Other countries have so much more advanced games than us. I imagine this one originated during a clown orgy. Careful, don't bust a nut. What are kids doing there, by the way? Is it a sex ed meeting turned erotica due to someone spiking the cow's milk? This generation will probably steer away from rubbers in the future.
I resolve to start reading again my favorite novel, Twilight. As Edward nestled me gently in his arms, I glared.
Don't even get him started on Harry Potter or the Hunger Games. That's some of the best acting I've ever seen him do.
I love you more than life itself, Edward. Oh, Edward, you're so dreamy. I resolved to stop reenacting my favorite movie, Basic Instinct.
Whoa. Cover that Piper up, man. That book is aimed at tweens, not a wrestling buddy from the 80s. Look it up, kids. That was almost as good as kicking a midget.
Que le busque otra variante, ya que tanto que sea una de los infumables. ¡Ah!
Excuse me, I meant kicking a midget in a monkey costume. I guess wrestling is kind of real. Just don't tell this guy that's also kind of fake.
Thank each and every one of y'all for all you've done to your bodies. It's still real to me, damn it! I mean, thank you.
The moon landing was faked.
It's still real to me, damn it!
Ashley Simpson lip syncs.
It's still real to me, damn it!
The Kardashians is a scripted television show.
It's still real to me.
Killing people in Warcraft does not give you dominance over them in real life.
That's still real to me.
Legalizing marijuana won't drop the crime rate or help the national debt.
It's still, well, yeah, it will.
Yeah, you're probably right. He's still a firm believer in the Matrix and Cheech and Chong.
Milo! Naughty cat!
Finish him! What a baby. I know if I was in his fur, I would have been intimidated by a giant drool monster headed my way. Animals and kids don't always have to be at odds. Just ask this python. When Jim Morrison sang about riding the snake, I don't think this is what he meant. The parents are alright with their son entangled with a python just because they have 17 other children to take its place. Kinda like this kid. Cobra! If that was a rattlesnake, the baby would have already shook it to death. I like that the Cobra keeps turning to the camera. He's all like, no, get my good side. Represent Cobra Kai. So what have we learned today? New Year's resolutions are made to be broken, like Dad's old card table. Drop-kicking midget wrestlers in costumes can be fun. And babies are a formidable match for deadly land serpents. See you next time. Excelsior.
It's still real to me, damn it!
Welcome to the first episode of 2015 of the Crinkly. It is the time of year when we take. It is that time of year when we make. Seems to me these resolutions. Maybe now that card from less. What do celebrity? A one-eyed alcoholic cat, a Nick Kit. From wrestling to choral. A one-eyed. New York's. What have we learned today?